Task 2. An annuity loan has a principal of 50,000 kroner. The monthly payment is 2,350.50 kroner, and the interest rate is 2.2% per month. Now, what I have to do is I have to calculate the remaining debt and the interest and installment after the first, second, and third payment. So what I have to do is that I have to find the growth rate first. The growth rate being 2.2% times 100, right? Yeah, 100, which means that's 0.02. And then we have to make it into the growth rate, we have to plus 1. So that means the growth rate is 1.022. That's the growth rate. Then what we have to do is that we have to multiply the growth rate with the principal and then subtract the monthly payment. So that's how we find the remaining debt, which would be 50,000. That's wrong. Times the growth rate, which was 0.022, and then we have to subtract the monthly payment, which was 2,350.50 kroner. And this is yes. So there's 48,749.50 kroner. Now that's the remaining debt after one payment. Okay, so the interest we find by multiplying the principal with the percent in decimals, which is 0.022. Now this equals 1,100. Which means the installment would be, so this is the interest in kroner. Now to find the installment, we have to take the remaining debt and subtract it with the principal. So the principal is still 50,000. And then we have to subtract it with the remaining debt, which is this here. So 48,749.50. Now this equals 1,251.5. This is the installment. This is what you actually pay. This is the interest rate, what you pay in interests, and this is the remaining debt. I'll quickly go through the others. So for the second payment, here you have a new principal value because you have the remaining debt up here. This becomes the new principal value in the second payment, which will be 48,749.50. Times 1 minus 2,350.50. Now this equals 47,471.49. And now we just do the same. So the interest, we'll just take the principal value again. And we'll multiply it with the percent in decimals, which equals 1072.5. And then the installment, we'll just take the remaining debt and subtract it with the principal value again. So 48,000. And now this equals 1,277. This is the interest. Now for the last one, we just do the same again, and once again we have a new principal value. So this is the last remaining debt, so this will be a new principal value. And then I just do the same again. This equals 46,165.37. Now what we do is we just take the old principal value again. And then we multiply it with percent in decimals, and that equals 1,044.4. This is the interest again. Now to find the installment, we just have to take the remaining debt and subtract it with the principal. So we have the principal here, then we have to have the remaining debt, which is 165. And this equals 1,306.13. So, remaining debt for the first payment, the interest for the first payment. No, this is the interest for the first payment. This is the installment for the first payment. For the second payment, this is the remaining debt. This is the interest, and this is the installment. And as we can see, this is remaining debt, interest, installment. As we can see, the installment keeps rising as the remaining debts keep lowering, and the interest keeps falling as the remaining debt also lowers.